Peace, cyberspace. I was legit in the bed and I was legit not going to get up because I was tired. Okay, it's been a long day, but I decided to get up anyway. Although, like I said, I was tired and I was thinking, like, listen, you're just going to be talking to yourself anyway. But it doesn't matter because I got to do what I got to do. So, in my other YouTube space, I used to come up here pretty much every single night, right? And what I would do is talk about, my thoughts about my life and what I experience from day to day. I would talk about energetic influences. And then I would do like tarot and stuff like that, right? And I got out of it mostly because of just time constraints and what I got to do, right? But I at least want to get back to it at least once a week. And the main thing for me is relatability. Okay. I'm an isolated being to like the 90th percentile, but I still need to relate because that's a big part of my life too. And I didn't, I'm tired. I just wanted to come up here and set something up like I was intending to do. But, next week, because I think I'm going to do this on Mercurial days, on Wednesdays. I'm a strong Mercurial being and it'll be at this time. But right now, I'm just really tired from my day. But the main thing that I wanted this space to be is a place to talk about what I call just like soul living. Not saying that I never heard of spirituality before, but I didn't know it was a thing. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't until like maybe, I don't know, maybe like, I don't know, 2017 really, where I heard of like spirituality. Like it's still kind of weird to me. I still don't kind of like that word really, but I get what it means. But for me, it was always just questions I would have about myself, like, you know, how come you just kind of really feel different than any particular environment that you're around. So when I it clicked to me because you have to be able to, like, at least for me, have something reflect back to you like what's really going on in order for it to be real for you. Like, I don't know how to explain it. So then when I was able to hear somebody talk about energy, astrology, spirituality, what my soul always was doing, in the way that I got it, then it was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And but at the same time, I don't know how to really describe it. What I want this space, my space to be, first of all, I'm transparent and I'm the example. I'm a big example of what soul living is, what spirituality is. And really what it is just being yourself. Okay? That's it. That's all I strive to be, is be myself and create a space that my physical can belong to, so that I can continue to do that, because I never really felt that. And it's authentic because of my energetic makeup, my astrology, my whole whatever. But this is me getting my Capricorn on around that. You know what I'm saying? I have to get back to, well, balance out being here, if that makes sense. Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has their own thing that they're to do. But I don't want to get wrapped up in waking people up or bashing any particular thing, because even at this point, because there's phases, and I've been in phases where I would get frustrated, like, oh, the government needs to stop doing this and we got to rise up against that. And I'm not, I just don't, I don't resonate with a lot of shit anymore. I really don't. I really just want to be myself and create a more, um, a less restrictive space for me and others that kind of like resonate with the same. So every week, I want to come and talk about, again, what's going on with me at any particular time. I want to talk about energetic influences, aka like where the sun is, where Mercury is, how that's influencing us. Where do we have that energy within us? And how can we co-create together? How can we coexist together with us being exactly who we are? Because there's a lot of shit that, exists that can be perceived to be regressive. And I just feel to a very large degree, people act out in ways that impact others negatively because they just don't get themselves or they have a fear of being judged and shit like that. And listen, I get it. And I don't want to be, I know when I do my tarot, that's kind of different because when I do my tarot, it's like it's kind of like I get sometimes I just become whatever I'm talking about. So my attitude or whatever, then how I deliver the message. I mean, I curse, okay, but it just is what it is. But me personally, I don't care. I don't care. I'm just, like I really, my goal is the goal is another experience, another plane of existence beyond this, if that makes sense. And that's a big part of my job here at this time is to help manifest that home, okay, as a North Node Cancerian in the 12th house. All right. I never felt home here. Home to me is a very, you know, deep introspective space that is very hard to first obviously communicate that or whatever, but whatever. So considering that it's Capricorn season and right now, and Capricorn, there's a lot of influences in Capricorn, and Capricorn is about getting organized. It is about your reputation. It is, it's a couple of things. For me, I have Capricorn in my sixth house, so I've been working on my routine. Okay, I have South Node in the sixth house, so when it comes to routines and shit like that, it's really not my thing. Okay, and it's in Capricorn, so when it comes to my own business and stuff like that, I'm heavily, heavily, I don't want to say dependent on another, but to a very large degree. But I still got to balance it out, and handle my business. So that's what I've been doing, um, focusing on right now this Capricorn season, my own business. All right, I am what I am as far as that, but I still have to take care of myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though I'm supposed to be working out this bitch. I gotta work, man. And now with the full moon in Cancerian, this is why I'm doing this, planting this little seed right now as impromptu as it is. Because again, I wasn't even thinking about this all day. Because when the full moon time, I'm cleaning, man. I'm cleaning, making, setting myself up for whatever the influence is in the archetype that it's in, other energies. So right now Black Moon Lilith is in Cancer, and that means something to me, and it's a blast. So I make sure things are clean, um balance myself out. So that's what I've been doing. But when I was just laying down, I'm like, I'll just do it tomorrow. I was like, no, handle your business. Okay, that's what Capricorn said. Even if it looks messy, you're messy anyway, a little bit to a very large degree. and just come up here and just, at least plant the seed about what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Something that makes you feel comfortable, something that makes you feel like home, even if it is on the internet right now. And that's just what it is. So next week, so right now, I got back in the gym like 2 days, okay? Because I've been dragging myself this whole year. This whole year, I've been self sabotaging myself. And shockingly, it wasn't any over anything emotional, really. Like, as it relates to another person or thing, I'm still trying to figure out really what, energetically, whatever. It's just a process for me. I feel like a lot of it has to do with releasing because I did a lot of releasing, a lot of letting go. Like, my motto is it is what it is. Like, it is what it is, and I really feel that. Peace, sarcastic cat. Yep. Yeah, Mercury's in Capricorn. So when the way that I see Mercury, right, it's like a introspective energy. And I know people, like, one of the main things is like, oh yeah, your ex is gonna come back. But I feel like people come back because of that introspective energy, like that retrograde introspective energy. Like, so right now, for me, how it's been playing out, I've been in this in Capricorn, you know what I'm saying, which is about like your business and your status. I have been thinking about that. Like, although to a very large degree, because Capricorn, I feel when it comes to the Capricorn archetype, they do care like about their appearance because it represents status. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily for beauty or anything like that, but because of status. So since my South node, which is something that is pretty much regressive for you, is in Capricorn, authentically so, I don't really care about my appearance. I don't really care about a reputation or what people say about me, but at the same time, I got to balance it out. So I was thinking like, okay, like, get a skincare routine. All right, get, like, do something, you know what I'm saying? Like, your South Node is in the sixth house of routine, you know what I'm saying? Pets and stuff like that. That's what I've been working at because these kids been asking me for a pet for I don't know how long. And I'm telling you, there's a cat coming. There's a cat coming here. I don't know when it's gonna come or how that's gonna go. But me and pets, but they want one. So so that's how it's been hitting me. So I was like, all right, let me get my Capricorn on, get my routine, get back into the gym. Cause like my diet is kind of like horrible by default. You know what I'm saying? I am mindful of it in my mind, but I'm more inclined to like eat very horribly, and I've been doing that, dragging myself. So I've been working on that too. So that's what I'm focused on while all this energy is in Capricorn. And then, like I said, with this full moon in Cancerian, and I feel like wherever you have Cancer, or whatever the full moon is in, right? And right now is Cancer, and the full moon, the energy is pretty much building right now between like that Gemini Cancer energy. And I have Cancer, like I said, in the 12th house. And the 12th house has a lot to do with your psyche or whatever the situation is. They say like karma as far as history and stuff like that. And sometimes I'm not manifesting this for myself, but I'm not going to front that I do see myself being called like what you would call like the crazies. Like, it may be in my destiny to be clinically insane. It may be. I don't know. Like, sometimes I feel like that. I'm like that now. But for me, like, I like the water moons, the full moon in the water sign is the most comfortable for me because I have a Pisces moon. So when I get this full moon in Cancer is about family. So even though my family is the way it is, like as far as us not being so close, I'm closer to energetic shit anyway. So I want to make sure my psyche is clear right now, and also I also feel like whatever is in your fourth house, you can experience changes there. I have Jupiter there. I have Jupiter and Scorpio there. I also have Uranus and Sagittarius there. So I'm expecting change, progressive change over the next couple of days, however, and it may just be psychological, and I'll take that too. Feeling a bit more sane, will help me. I got strong Pisces, and that's what I've been working on. So that's what I'm focused on right now. Then the next thing, well, I don't want to get too far ahead, but this is what I plan to do every Wednesday. Relate to other people, see what other people are doing. Oh, you do? Shout out to the listen, we family. We partners. You know what I'm saying? When my mother had 5 planets. Now, I didn't know this, man. I didn't know this. Speaking about family, right? So, when I was growing up, Aquarius, like if you know Aquarius, it's like, listen, I ain't here, man. Like it is distant, detached, or whatever. So having that energy as a mother, growing up as a child, you know, your mentality ain't there yet, right? So with me, it was just like to me, she was just a narcissist. You know what I'm saying? And to a certain degree, Uranus, Aquarius is narcissism, but that's a whole another thing, right? So I'm like, damn, she's so fake. She is so fake, right? Every time we around somebody, she up there talking about we didn't do that. We did not do that, right? And I'm like, she loved other kids more than us, and da 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 da. So that was my whole childhood. I couldn't rock with her, man, because I'm like, I don't get it. But then when I seen the energy, then I got it. You know what I'm saying? Then I was able to here go my Pisces moon. Like to get it. And you can get a lot. Like when you really see it on paper. So at least emotionally, me and my mother was a lot alike because my moon is only 2 degrees Pisces, so I have a strong Aquarius influence in my moon. You know what I'm saying? So I can get that sense of detachment, and then all the other energies. She was, and it was her, and part and 3 of the 5 placements were her sun, moon, and rising. So I was able to like forgive a lot of the experiences and to know that you're just gonna get what you want to get a lot of the times. And I get why, as an energy, I chose that portal to come through because what is Aquarius? The future, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So she was a rebel. I'm a rebel. That's how I feel. That's what I do. And she did the best, I suppose, the best that she was who she was, considering, where she was in her soul's journey too. So and that's another reason why I feel like this space is important because it can at least help us to have more tolerance. I'll say it like that for even things that we consider like the worst of the worst because it's about to get deep here. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much anything that you can think of like that's horrible in this realm of reality. I seen it or I was or most of the time it happened to me or was very close to me. And a lot of the time people, the reason why they do kind of like things that we consider very horrible, vile things is because they don't get where it comes from. They know it's there. Like, why do I have this urge to do that? There's an influence. And once you learn how to work with it and to do it in a progressive way, then, that's what it is because it's all here for, a reason. So that's how I see. I don't live my life by it. I don't live my life by nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, it wasn't until like I didn't even know stuff. I was just doing me, and then it just once I saw a straw, I was like, yo, that's what I've been doing. That's what I've been doing. It's the same thing as like a Bible and not everything like that. It's like, yo, I already knew. I already been doing that. So a lot of there's something profound that I'm going to experience in my life as it relates to a large collection of people. Not sure when or how it's going to happen. But another thing that I wanted to do is document that. You know what I'm saying? I want to document, because you know how you hear stories about people who made it to this, and that. And a lot of people don't show the struggle. They don't show the shadow work that they do. They don't show how non-linear it is in life and getting to, you know, any point. And there's no end goal. There's no end goal. Just expansion and growth. So I just want to show visually as authentically as I can what spirituality really is. And it's not necessarily about crystals. It's not just about astrology. It's not just about meditating. It's about literally being yourself, and how you can't be anything else. And once you are yourself, then you have it easier, you can create less resistance. And then another thing, like with the entity, for me, another main part is maintaining sovereignty. You know what I'm saying? I get Demon World Organization. You got to have this certificate to have like this job, or we need to have policemen because of this. Like I get that too, but once to have an example of truly autonomous being that knows what they are in any given area of life, there's nothing that you can take away from me. And there's nothing that you can force me to do in this realm of reality, too, because right now I'm living it and I'm proving it. You know what I'm saying? As far as, paying bills, paying taxes and shit like that. It's a process. It's a process. You know what I'm saying? You can't pay somebody to do some type of paperwork, change your last name, and all of a sudden you don't pay taxes no more. Um, it go deeper than that. So that's when I want to, to like we all doing it, like we all doing it, like this is what it really is, and this is how we connect, and this is how a community is built, and an authentic one without restriction. I feel like once you can prove, I don't want to say prove. Once you just show that that's what it is, nobody can take it away, and that's it. Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna be crying up here. I'm gonna be doing all that stuff like I just did. I didn't expect to, but yeah, my mother's a very it's a touchy subject in that right now. Like I really do, like appreciate you know the spirit world, the energetic world. I really do appreciate the physical. I'm not really connected to the physical at all. I'm not. But if we can get deep, I'm a deep, intimate person, and that's just who I am. That's just what I am. Like when it comes to the physical, I don't have I got just Venus and Virgo. That's the only earth that I have. Like eight, just something like that. Like that's it. Everything else is air, fire, and then my little Pisces moon. So, and that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So I want to create a space where it kind of it feels like home for other people too. So alrighty, Kat. I appreciate you as always for popping in with me right quick. I'm about to take my monkey ass to bed, okay? Because I am tired. But like I said, I just wanted to set it up here, and yeah, I'll see. I'm gonna do my thing this week. Take and that'll help me with my journaling too, because I forget a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no cameraman in here to really document the shit that I be really going through, but I'm a journal so that when I do come up here, it can be a little bit more cohesive instead of me just like it's gonna be rambling, but not all rambling. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So, oh yeah, and then like anybody that sees later, yeah, the chat. Usually, the chat replays, like with my tarot, I don't do them, but since this is kind of like my real world, you know what I'm saying? Like the reality show real world, like this is like a document type thing. I want to document everything and show like what it really is and what life really is about. All right. So peace, cat. Peace, y'all.